So here it is then, the new toy, the new project that's keeping me fairly sane over these strange months. I'd have loved to go and race the S2000, but it was just so nice and I couldn't strip it out and cage it and essentially ruin it, so it had to go. Luckily, I found this pre-ruined MX5. So a guy called Adam has done a fantastic job on the chassis. He really has. It's a little stunner. T45, custom cages, roll cage, lovely Protec dual adjustable dampers, a full Super Pro rebush, Bauer extended ball joints, and loads of other nice little bits. I won't go over the full spec because it's just a bit boring. I love the Montego blue as well. It's got all these different little gold flecks in it, and my daughter's nicknamed the car Sprinkles. Yeah, essentially the plan is, motor right behind me, I've already been able to go and source a low mileage VVT complete drivetrain, although I won't be using the 3.6 LSD, I'll be using a 4.1 just to keep things a bit peppier. Turbocharge it, and I've already got a lot of parts. I've already got a lot of the stuff I need, but I can't decide on the turbocharger kit itself. I've got a few options, but I'll go into that in other vids. So basically, this is just a little introduction to the car and the plan. And the plan is 2021 750 Motor Club Roadsports. Just seems like a great car for it, and we'll go from there, really, see how it goes. So I'll update incrementally over the next couple of months and just get on with the progress of it and the prep. The engine's getting stripped down and a few nice little bits. Again, we'll go into all of that in more detail. This is just a brief little vid to say hello. This is what I've been up to. So yeah, it's been really good actually, really good to get stuck into something and take my mind off the craziness. So I hope you guys have found something to do that for yourselves. Another thing is a PlayStation and a little gaming rig, so I've got that set up in there. That's really helping. So yeah, really impressed with the car. As said, Adam's done a fantastic job on how it is now. Just hope I can kind of do it justice and stick a nice drivetrain in it and go have some fun. It's funny, when I got it, it came on some little steel wheels, and it just reminded me of the race bases. You see with a lot of the MX5 race cars, they've got a safety devices cage, which is great, but unfortunately it means you can't run a hardtop, and with one already very unusable car, I didn't really need a second. So nice that the custom cages fits a hardtop. The only downside to that is obviously headroom, which has made me have to go for a Tillet B6 seat, which should rake me back and sit me low enough that I have enough headroom. If it doesn't, we have a plan B, which is basically to drop the floor, which has been done. I would like to stay away from having to do that, but if we have to do it, we have to do it. So with the Roadsports series, you essentially have 4 classes all on horsepower per tonne, and I'm aiming for class B, which is 240 horse per tonne. So if I can get the car lighter, it means I can run much less boost and comfortably not overstretch the VVT engine. While I'm going to be competing in that next year, it'd be nice to think that I could develop another motor with some nice forged rods and go for class A, which is 300 horse per tonne. But you see some of the cars in that and you think, oh. Unfortunately, 2020 plans for us all have been kind of put on hold. Thanks as always for the support, and I'll check back in a week when made a bit more progress.